I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives LA Season 3 Episode 2 review. Show starts off with Drea meeting up with Malaysia to let her know what went down at Jackie's meet and greet. I guess that's what it was. All the girls get together, meet each other, try to find, become friends, I guess. And Jackie said, but okay. She's telling her, girl, you glad you wasn't there. Everything was cool at one point. Then this girl British had nerve, gall, and audacity to come at me and ask me was I a hoe. I was taken aback by that. Like, okay, we just now meeting. These two other girls over here done already got into it because of Brandy Googling Sunday and finding out all that stuff about her daughter. And British felt it was in bad taste that, Brandy did that. But at the same time, she gonna ask her was she a hoe. But she feels that's different. Brandy, she was bringing the child into it. What British did, she was going straight to Drea, like, hey, you ain't got, your child ain't got nothing to do with this. What are you, a hoe? Some ladies are like, girl, I'm glad I didn't go to that man. She was like, I don't know who these girls are, where Jackie get these girls from, but yes, a storm is a-coming. Sunday's talking to Jackie, and she's like, I did not appreciate this girl Brandy looking me up on Google. If you need to know something about me, you come to me. You don't go to outside source. I can give you the facts straight, and it ain't going to be like playing telephone. When you say one thing about it, get to the end, it's a whole completely different story to what you wasn't even in. Jackie's over giving her like, that girl, I understand. I feel the same way. But knowing good and doggone well, that's exactly what she did to Drea on season 1 when Drea first came on. And she wanted to know about Drea. Drea was a young girl. She didn't need to know all these young girls that's going to be around her husband and find out some stuff. Whether it's true or not, that's neither here nor there. I don't know. So, Jack, you can't really be over there like, yeah, girl, I feel you. I would never do that knowing you did the same thing to Drea. Sunday also tells Jackie, yeah, Drea used to be a stripper and her name was Miami. And Jackie's like, no, she wasn't a stripper because when I asked her to come strip at my wedding, she said she wouldn't because she doesn't dance. Well, she was like, well, she may not now, but back in the day, she used to dance. She was on the pole. Her name was Miami. And apparently, she was the lowest of the strippers, where she couldn't even dance for $1. She had to beg for the money. Jackie's over here getting mad like, I wanted Drea to dance at my wedding as a stripper. And now this girl was a stripper and wouldn't do it for me. Well, how about Jackie, the girl that didn't want to dance at your wedding? It could just be that. Maybe she'll be feeling weird that this is a ceremony that you and y'all love together and you got her on sad sliding down the pole. And another thing. Can somebody please tell me, I know this ain't funny, but Jackie in her confession, she was looking like Wednesday Addams. And every time she came on, I just wanted her to snap her fingers twice. Because I was like, I even asked my little sister, I was like, does she look like Wednesday Addams or is that just me? Because that looked very Wednesday Addams-ish. That little black long sleeve shirt with the white ruffles, yeah. She was giving me Wednesday Addams. And I didn't appreciate it at all. So Arian, she goes to Jackie. She's all in her feelings. She's like, I'm tired of Drea saying that she dated my ex. They did not date. Even though everybody who was around them at the time say they dated, I just don't feel like it. And I'm Arian girl. If your ex and Drea went out in public on dates, if other people that he knew and she knew know that they was together, if they went on vacation, then baby, they was dating. I don't care what you think Drea's definition of dating is, but if he wasn't having her out somewhere, they was going out in public and people knew about them, they was dating. And I don't know why you can't come to terms with that situation. I mean, y'all done broke up and you didn't want to be with him because he wouldn't stop cheating. I know you still love the man, but like, he dated people after Drea, and according to Drea, he's engaged to be married. You don't believe that. How Drea knows, that's beside the point. But you need to let him go. They dated. It's simple as that. She's like, I don't know Drea's definition of dating. Well, I just gave you a few examples. You know they was dating, you just don't want to come to terms with that. How about that? Drea and Jackie, they're sitting there talking, and she's like, okay, these girls you got there a trip. And how about, okay, what is this whole thing about British doing this little party? Jackie said, yeah, I got my invitation. Sure, let me see your invitation, because I want to see why you use this piece of, what is this, folder. When you going to recognize that noise, acknowledge it. That looks like, yeah. That looks like the invitation I got. So I guess I'm going, because Drea, she's already on this situation is, this girl ain't fit to bamboozle me. She ain't fit to get me somewhere, and it ain't even no party, and I'm looking stupid. And she's even more mad that it's a Turkish theme party. So now she got to go out there and spend money up out of her pocket to go buy outfits for the occasion. And I'm going to need... I know people love these theme parties, but, you know, not too many people got a Moroccan outfit in their closet. Theme parties are great when you like kids, and maybe when you know older, you want to have like a 70s party or a disco party, something like that. But like, Drea is mad because, hey, now I gotta go find me a Moroccan outfit, come out of my pocket to this party where this girl don't even like me. Isn't that grand? It's the day of British's little Turkish theme party. She's getting everything together. Everybody's coming. Drea sashays in, and Jake's like, little girl, you're going to have to go on somewhere. It's like, okay, this is what I came up with. Soon as she get in there, she's like, okay, we ain't got no music. We ain't got no live band. We got this little bit of stuff right here. I spent more on my outfit than she did on this party. Drea was giving it to Brandy in her confessionals all day. So the girls sitting around. Malaysia comes, and she doesn't, you know, automatically acknowledge British. She goes say hi to everybody else, but, you know, this is this woman's house and her party. The least you can do is like, hey, I'm Malaysia, nice to meet you, yeah. And then go, you know, say hi to everybody else. She didn't do that. So, already, partying's been started good, and Brandy and Sunday arguing about the fact that she Googled her. Sunday feels that she was being malicious. Brandy was like, no, I wasn't being malicious. I just wanted to know something about you. I just wanted to know. I do that to everybody. I'm a Googler. That's what I do. When I want information on somebody, I get on my desktop or my laptop. I type in their name. That just happened to be the first thing that came up on Google search about you, so I thought I'd ask you about it. Now, Brandy, you could, if you wanted to know about that, you could have did that in a different way. You could have, hey, Sunday, let's go meet up, have some lunch, something like that. Well, I didn't want to say this in front of the other ladies, but when I was Googling your name, you know, some of this stuff came up, and I wanted to ask you face to face, you know, person to person, while we're alone. It could have went differently, but when you, like, did this in front of girls, she doesn't know, you don't know, just bring this, okay, what was this about your daughter on the internet and all that stuff, and you doing all this stuff? That was way wrong. So they're arguing back and forth, getting into it, and Brady doesn't see how's that any different? You, British, we're going to reflect over to you to get this off of me. How's that any different me from you talking about Drea? She was like, because what you did, child was involved. What I did was different. And Drea's over like, I think not. So then, British and Brandon get to arguing about how I think you fake, you stuck up, you got this tattoo on your back that says lovely, gracious, some beautiful, some word on her back. Eloquent, something, I forgot what it was. So they arguing about that. She's like, who uses the word elegant? I don't go around saying I'm so elegant, I'm rerunning this, that. She's like, I don't go around doing that. So they get to fighting and arguing. Not so much fight, the more arguing. So Sunday's like, okay, Brandy, let's me and you as grown women go over here and talk. This is what we're going to do. We're going to step away from this situation right here, and we're going to go over here and talk. Well, I guess Brandy didn't walk fast enough for Bridget's sake while she was walking behind her. It's like, go on, girl. I don't like people being behind me too much. And since we just argued, ain't no way. Keep it moving, girl. Brandy didn't. Bridget jumps up talking about something. I can't stand you. You think of this, that, and that. Get out of my house. Brandy hits her with, boo boo, this is not your house. You're renting it. I guess she Googled that as well. She's telling Malaysia, okay, girl, you get your friend and y'all get to kicking. Y'all kick rocks and get up out of here. And this is my house. You will not be disrespecting me. And might I add earlier, when British first came in and Drea saw her, she was like, okay, this is Moroccan thing, but this doggone heifer over here. She didn't call her heifer, but, for added effect. This heifer over here got on pants. She's not, doing the full Moroccan thing. So Drea's mad about that. She's like, this girl already don't like me, so I'm going to show how much I don't like her all that well myself, and I'm just going to throw shade after shade after shade at all of what she's doing to where it's going to be dark up in here. So we are in episode 2 of this season, and we've already had like 3 arguments. Yeah, I don't know if these girls, we gotta step up from what these girls are doing last year. We gotta put our foot down. We're gonna have to make a name for ourselves, because we don't know if we're coming back for another season. So yes, we're gonna have to get this together, girl. I know they got together and cooked this up or whatever, but I need to know why is everybody running into Jackie like she's the head honcho. Like, when you got a problem, call Jackie. Jackie ain't gonna do nothing but tell what you said and go tell it to somebody else and then deny the whole situation. Yeah. So next week seems like it's gonna be good. When Dre was approached, hey, your boyfriend was trying to get with Jackie's daughter. We're gonna see how that turns out. So that was just my video. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T, signing off. Have a good one.